Now we look at the example. The marginal cost of producing X unit of a commodity is given by C prime X, which is equal to 0.5 X minus 2, where 60 ringgit is the fixed cost. The revenue function is given by Rx, which is equal to X squared plus 5X. So the first question, determine the cost function, determine the profit function, and finally determine the marginal profit function. So in order to find the cost function, since the marginal cost function is given, so for question A, since the marginal cost function is given, so in order to find the cost function, which is Cx, where the C prime X is given, means that I have to integrate the marginal cost function in order to get the cost function. So first I try to integrate the C prime X, which is 0.5 X minus 2 with respect to X. So when I start to integrate, here is 0.5 X squared over 2 minus 2X plus C. So if I try to simplify, 0.5 divided by 2 is 0.25. So here will become 0.25 X squared minus 2X plus C. Next, I will try to find the value of C. So next, I will try to find the value of C. So how am I going to find the value of C, which is where the 60 ringgit is the fixed cost, which means that when X is equals to 0, our fixed cost is equals to 60 ringgit. So what I'm going to do is I try to substitute in this value into the cost function, and the cost will be 60 ringgit. So not R but C. Sorry, here is cost function. Cost function is Cx. So Cx is equals to 60 ringgit. So when X is equals to 0, I try to substitute into Cx. So means that Cx is equals to 0.25 X squared, 0 squared. So I substitute in here, minus 2 times 0 plus C, and this is equals to 60 ringgit. So it means that any value multiplied by 0 will become 0. So C is equals to 60. Therefore, our cost function will be equals to 0.25 X squared minus 2X plus 60. So this is the cost function. Next, I try to find the profit function. So as we all know, for question B, let's say I use white color. For question B, in order to find the profit function, so what I have to do is I will use revenue function minus the cost function. So profit will be revenue minus cost. So where my revenue function, which is given, X squared plus 5X, this is the revenue function, minus the cost function. So the cost function is 0.25 X squared minus 2X plus 60. So you have to put the bracket because here is minus. So it will change the sign inside the bracket. So you have to put a bracket. So next step, I try to open out the bracket, which is X squared plus 5X minus 0.25 X squared plus 2X minus 60. So by using your calculator, let's say I continue here. By using your calculator, so X squared minus 0.25. So means that 1 minus 0.25, which is 0.75, 0.75 X squared, and then plus 5X plus 2X. So it's plus 7X plus 5X plus 2x plus 7x minus 60. So this is the profit function. So profit function is revenue function minus cost function. So in this case, revenue function is given, and then we already found the cost function. So revenue minus cost. Again, you need to put a bracket. So here is our profit function. Finally, find the marginal profit function. So for marginal profit function, I have to differentiate. So P, this is for question C. So here is for question C. P prime x means that I have to differentiate this function. Bring 2 to the front, multiply by 0.75. So 0.75 times 2 will be 1.5. X plus differentiate 7x, I should get 7. Minus differentiate constant is 0. So the answer for marginal profit function will be 1.5x plus 7. So this is the answer for marginal profit function. So for marginal profit function, we have to differentiate.